Today we're going to take a quick look at a Phantom 2 Rolls-Royce front axle and just show a few diagnosis points that you might want to look at on your own car, things that we're using here at the Vintage Garage to see what needs doing or replacing as we're taking it apart. One of the first things we'll look at is this very simple ball mechanism. We've measured it. It's actually only about 3 thou out of round, which can be polished out. But if we look down inside the socket, there's a lot of sand, dried rust, dried grease, largely a cleaning exercise. We haven't checked the bottom one. There's a little play in it, but that may be able to be taken up with the threads. The main concerns right now are the brake cross shafts. If we look down here, we can see considerable amount of front to back movement indicating a very worn inner bushing. That will also indicate a very worn outer bushing and probably wear on the shaft itself. To remove the shaft, we're going to need to remove the kingpins. In this case right now we have some play on the kingpins. You can hear the movement and the clunking. That may be within the realm of acceptable when we get it apart. However, there may also be a lot of rust and crud that's keeping it from moving as far as it would if it were clean and properly oiled. So there's about a 75% chance that the kingpins will need to be replaced on this while it's apart. We're also looking at our front brake cross shaft. This runs through a pair of bushings. On some chassis, this is also babbited on one side, and we can see considerable movement in this bushing, and that is movement that should not be there. That should be a perfect fit with a couple of thou clearance. That will also cause braking issues, either chattering or just simply causing extra movement in the braking system before the brakes actually come on. Last, we're going to look at our ball pins down around the bottom. These actually seem to be in fairly good shape, but as the bezier system hadn't been working right, things were dry, things were a little bit dirty. So we will end up taking these apart and cleaning them. We haven't measured the balls yet, but a tactile test shows no ridges, shows no bad issues. Odds are these will survive just fine.